stop on the Mustang Tour, the 2005 through 2010. It's retro time. Ford finally got rid of the damn Fox chassis. They've only been milking it for 25 fucking years. They got an all-new design based on, wait for it, a Lincoln LS. Oh, son of a bitch! More fucking Lincolns? We all know how the last two turned out. Let's take a look, see how much of a pile of shit this one's gonna be.
Hey, wait a second. This thing is awesome! This car doesn't ride or handle like a Mustang. It's quiet inside, it's flat through the corners, and bumps don't rearrange your intestines. It's almost like a BMW 3 Series. Huh. Let's take a look at the powertrain. Yeah, you guessed it. It's still a 4.6 liter. This time with 3 valves per cylinder and variable valve timing. It cranks out 300 horsepower, but at a much lower RPM. They still can't best an LS1 F-body, but who gives a shit? They don't even make the F-body anymore. The only competition from GM was the roided up Cavalier, also known as the GTO. This motor is just now starting to manifest its problems, with hands down the biggest issue being the VVT. The cam phasers go out and start rattling like a change purse. It's a real bitch to fix it too. Won't be cheap if you have to pay. The second big issues are the two-piece spark plugs. Someone that had no business designing spark plugs designed these rat bastards. Basically, carbon builds up on the lower half, and if you don't follow a very specific procedure, it snaps off in the head. Good times. The shitty 3.8 V6 was replaced by a slightly less shitty 4.0 V6. It's the same one found in the Ford Explorer. The motor has decent power and dog shit economy. The only real problem with them is the timing chain rattle. God help you if it's the back one, because the motor has to come out. I don't know who the fuck thought it'd be a good idea to put a front and rear timing chain, but they need to be beat with a radiator hose. Your transmission options are either going to be the TR3650, which thankfully is designed a little bit better this time around, and then the 5R55S 5-speed automatic. Both are decent transmissions. The clutch action on the manual is mercifully softer than previous years, so you can actually daily these cars. The interior on these cars is an upgrade from previous years. The dash is kind of bland, but this is a common thing with cars from this era. It's functional, at least. The biggest issue you're going to find on the interior is leaking around the passenger footwell and the leather peeling off the doors. You can run into electrical bugs on the inside, especially if they've been flooded, so watch out for anything twitchy on the inside.
So what can I say? Ford knocked it out of the park with this one. The S197 Mustang is what happens when the uppity Lincoln bangs the bad boy Fox body. You get a fairly refined pony car and one of the best Mustangs in recent years. I recommend it.